never been to Skate Town. On national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying this side. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the yeah. We just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside, come on, what's up? Oh, damn, homie, come on.
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollin' at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. You were choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I'm on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
Hey, we just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, homie, come on. Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I'll bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me, they don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west, and they from the east, and all white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes, and talking about West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. On national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, sliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, songs, bring it, yeah.
know. Why do you wait? Tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's so tight.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time is tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time is tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time is tricky.
How is it, B?
It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, rock around. That's right. On time is tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, 'cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time is tricky.
How is it, B?
Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time is tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. Huh.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing funky, bringing, 'cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging 'cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying 'cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father 'cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
How is that?
Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they offer,
And lots
but we just leave it alone.
It's like that, y'all.
Y'all,
But we don't quit.
you keep on rock shot, 'cause this is it.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too.
fearless controller, the lever king, I told ya. Hop in and let the journey begin.
You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down,
Hop in that whip, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's coming. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' this on every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers.
you spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down,
She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money love her like a number one fan. My mouth let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands. I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. Fire blazing hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. It's waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a other hoster. And I be your gopher.
you spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down.
I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll. But I'm king of the club. And I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles. Watching they
You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down. Right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down.
Are you trying to get crazy with me, man? Don't you know I'm local?
The one on the frame, boy, get the temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan like spam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't next to the check, got me going like
try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This
X,
ain't
X,
what you
X,
want.
X.
This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X,
This ain't what
X,
you
X,
want.
X.
This ain't what you want.
Damn.
Shake it down, down. Shake it down. Shake it down, down. Shake it down. Shake it down, down. Shake it down. Shake it down, down. Shake it.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Going around like it's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to, I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping something naive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. 5, 6, 5.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm...
Lord, kiss my haters. I wish them well.
Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today, it's the preseason opener for these two teams, and it should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Chicago Bears.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Craig, hard to believe 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career playing in the NFL. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Jalen Johnson on the cover.
Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison.
Not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back and at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. And he will score! Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. Touchdown, Dolphins. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the 2nd straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's 15 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 2. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
It's a gain of 2.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Finding room at midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go play action here with Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, here comes Madison. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Third and 10. A shotgun snap to Tua. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Dayo Odeyingbo getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
So we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp. I can imagine maybe the beat reporters and maybe the coaches talk about it a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot. To some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
A big-time play for the Bears. 59 yards.
Bears, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami, and the to get started on their next drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll manage only a couple. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. There's Dick Bailey now. And John's a punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Another right here with Johnson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Third and 6. Agent now. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
So it's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Matthew Judon there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Bajan. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Down and 7.
Now Bajan. And this is going to be incomplete. And great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. Tua, give it to Achane, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this ball incomplete on third down. On comes the punter now. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Duvernay to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Back to throw. Bajan. There's Toure with the catch. And they'll get about an 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it third and 3.
To throw is Bajan. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
A 7-yard gain.
easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's good.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? Throwing Bajan. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jack Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. When that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here. Kicking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Here's 2nd and 6. Send a man in motion right. They'll stick with Madison. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. But Mark says 1st down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Pages. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Now 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson, and he's down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. Madison gets it from the pistol. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one complete to Washington. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Bears' 8-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
From the 8-yard line.
Now Wilson. That one taken in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown Miami. Sanders here for the extra point.
Sanders for the extra point.
No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A short one taken at the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Bears offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. So, 4 quarters, not enough to find a winner. Both teams plenty to chew on before the regular season gets going. But for now, thankfully, With the rule implemented back in 2021, the game ends here. No overtime in the preseason, so this game will end as a tie. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.